Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I literally did not expect to film this today, but here we are. I'm so excited, but Glamlite just sent over the brand new Nightmare on Elm Street collection. So you guys want to see what this collection's all about. Is it actually worth it? Well, then definitely keep watching. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, my fall background is officially back. Oh my gosh, I love this so much, but I do miss my Halloween background. Also, I originally wasn't going to film today. I was like, let me take today off since it's officially November 1st. But then I ran over to Sephora because I saw the brand new Huda Beauty palette just launched. I was like, you know what, let me film with this palette today. Then I went and got lunch. I came back home and lo and behold, the Nightmare on Elm Street collection is here. So I was like, oh, say less. So let me go ahead and tell you guys what this collection is all about. So starting off, this collection rolled out with not one, but two eyeshadow palettes, like literally two eyeshadow palettes. So the first one we have is the Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the Freddy Krueger palette right here. And I have to say, this is such a gorgeous palette. So it says, introducing the ultimate collaboration inspired by the sinister world of Freddy Krueger. Fall into a dream that fuses beauty and terror and unleashes your inner horror goddess with the limited edition Nightmare on Elm Street X Glamlite palette collaboration, inspired by the Springtown slasher. This eerily captivating palette features grungy greens, browns to create the most daring look. This palette features a limited edition lentacular motion on its cover. The graphics shift to reveal the infamous blade glove and gashes that are sure to inspire the horror looks of your dreams. So here is the outside packaging. So it goes Freddy Krueger palette to Nightmare on Elm Street. And y'all, I have been waiting for this collection the longest because I absolutely love Freddy Krueger. I love the Nightmare on Elm Street series. I'm sure you guys have heard me sing 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your doors. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, gonna stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. I live for that lullaby. I freaking love it. Oh my god, if I ever heard that in my dreams, I'd be like, this is it. This is it. It's over for me. So here we have the very first palette right here. Now this is going to be a grungy green eyeshadow palette. Now I am living for this eyeshadow palette. This is the palette of my dreams because you guys know that one of my favorite palettes to ever work with are grungy greens. There's just something about it that just gets me way too hyped, way too excited. I love this so much. And I also really love that Giselle made this very, very beginner friendly. If you guys did not know, this is Giselle's baby. And she wanted to make this collection very, very beginner friendly. So she actually laid out the palettes to literally go down the row. So all you need to do is you need just two colors and you can create the most beautiful grungy look. She made it so easy with the layout. I actually really do appreciate that you could just literally combine these ones together and that's it. That's all you need to do. I love the fact that she did that. Very, very, very beginner friendly. And then we have a second palette. Now this is going to be the Never Sleep Again palette, the Dream Masters palette, Never Sleep Again. So this says, introducing the Dream Master palette, embark on a most spine-chilling collaboration, a Nightmare on Elm Street X Glamlite. Unleash your inner dark glamour and create enticing looks that will haunt your dreams. Into the realm of Freddy Krueger with 10 highly pigmented shades consisting of velvety smooth mattes and glistening metallics that capture the haunting essence of the chilling world on Elm Street. The color story features an array of deep maroons, sultry burgundies, along haunting grays, and a true black. So now this palette right here is not my favorite. And the only reason why I say that, I just don't like reds. I don't like reds. So this is going to be a challenging palette for me to work with just because I struggle with reds the most. That is the most intimidating color for me. I know that it stains. I get really terrified to work with reds because I feel like a little bit can go wrong so badly. And I think the perfect example for me is when I did like this Morphe X Coca-Cola collection. That eye look, it still haunts my dreams. Still haunts my dreams. Don't go looking for it. So I see this, I'm just like, I get so so scared of reds. So this is going to be a challenging palette for me to work with. But again, I do love that she made this very user-friendly. And I also love the designs in here. Absolutely gorgeous. So gorgeous. The next this collection rolled out with the Chest of Souls. This is a blush trio. So we have another Lentacular Motion palette. And it says that our Nightmare on Elm Street blush trio gives your cheeks a fiery glow, sending shivers down your spine each time you use it as you get color payoff that's to die for. Blend and build to your soul's desire with this highly pigmented, long-lasting formula and unleash your creativity. One word, hypnotic. So I really do love the fact that there are 3 different blush shades in here. So it makes it very inclusive for so many different skin tones out there. I really do love that. I really do like Glamlite's blush formula. Same with their highlight formula. This collection, oh my God, this collection could have had like a dual chrome between like a white and a pink highlighter. Ooh, it would have been such a beautiful highlight. But I definitely do appreciate, again, how gorgeous this is. I love the little imprints in here. Very, very pretty. This collection also includes a lip duo set right here. So this is going to include 2 different lipsticks. And it says, make a statement even before you glide this lipstick on. The components featuring slashes and a hauntingly silhouette of Freddy Krueger in his infamous striped sweater. A spine-chilling reminder of the nightmares and the novelty of this deliciously deranged collectible lipstick duo. You get the best of both realms with our enthralling lipstick duo. So I will say the outside packaging on this is actually super freaking cute. I love that you do have the little iconic sweater with the glove mask right here. Now I have to say the lipstick formula is definitely not my favorite. It is comfortable, but it does dry down just a tiny bit, so I do feel it sitting on my lips. It doesn't feel like a chapstick or a balm the way that I like my lipsticks to feel, but it is very, very nice and pigmented and does glide on really easily. So we do 2 different shades right here. So we have a lighter shade and a deeper shade. I don't know if there's any shade names on here, but here are both lipsticks. I do like the little components. I like how this one has Nightmare on Elm Street. This one has like little spiders. Very, very, very cute. They did not include like a lip liner or anything like that, so I have to use my own. But I am really, really excited to use these. I think these are the perfect color for this collection. Next, this collection includes their iconic mirror. This is the Elm Street mirror right here. And it says, a Nightmare on Elm Street X Glamlite mirror is your portal to the twisted, terrifying world of Freddy Krueger. This collectible, limited edition, meticulously crafted mirror adds a gash of horror to your dressing table. As you gaze into it, feel the fear and the thrill of the chase. Freddy himself might make an appearance. Brave enough to find out? Now, I do love, again, how big this mirror is. It's a huge, huge mirror. I mean, like literally it covers my face. Love the shape. I love the design. I love that it says Elm Street. Very, very beautiful and nice and heavy as well. I'm really excited to play with this. I love all the Glamlite mirrors. I keep them nice and safe because I don't ever want them to ruin, because I just love it. And I also on the front, it does say Nightmare on Elm Street, just in case you guys do want to see that right there. Next, this collection actually rolls out with a 5-piece brush set. So first off, the outside packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It does come in like in a big thick box, almost like you're having a VHS tape. You open it up and here are going to be the brushes in here. And I already took one out because I want to show you guys how cool this is. But here are the brushes. Now these are face brushes. I think like 1 or 2 eye brushes. I really like how they kind of switch it up this time, but let me show you how one of these brushes look. But here's a little close up for you guys if you guys want to check this out. I love this component. It is so freaking beautiful. The fact that it has like little, like it looks like blood in the handle. Come on, that is truly iconic. So freaking iconic. I love this. I'm gonna be excited to play with these. I kind of don't want to ruin them because I know these are like limited edition as well, but like look at how cute. This is so freaking stunning. Now, the only thing I did not get in my collection is I did not get the Glamlite makeup bag, which is fine, but I am kind of bummed because they also rolled out with a lip oil, and now it's a red tinted lip oil. I really, really, really wanted that lip oil and I don't have it in here, and that's a little sad. I'm like, no, I didn't get it, but you know what? That's okay because I went ahead and I placed an order for it. I went ahead and I picked up the bag and the lip oil, so that should be coming in probably in like 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how long it takes for them to process the orders. But I did order it because I didn't want to miss out on it. I have to have the bags. I have everything Glamlite. And I really wanted that lip oil. So I don't have the lip oil to test out for you guys today, but I will put on like a red gloss of some sort to try to like make up for it. Now I do want to let you guys know that you guys can buy the entire PR box for $178. That's going to include everything in the collection. Makeup bag and lip oil, that's not included in here, for $178. But you guys can use code AllieD, which will save you guys 15% off. It will come in this very limited edition PR box. And the only thing that this is missing as well is that this came with bubble wrap. And I know that the one that people paid for is going to get this really cool like wrapping paper. It's going to look like Freddy Krueger's skin wrapping paper. I know that's going to be coming inside people's paid for boxes. I didn't get this in here because this is a PR box, but I'm actually really excited because I will be getting that in my paid for items as well. So you guys can buy the entire collection with the PR box for $178. But if you don't want the PR box, then you could just buy the full collection for $158 without the box. And again, you guys can use my code, save you guys 15% off. So that is everything that I have for the brand new Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I'm so excited. We're going to zoom you guys in. I'm going to do one palette on one eye, one palette on the other, and we're going to play with this collection. And I'm going to tell you guys which out of the 3 horror collections that Glamlite's released so far is my favorite. Okay, so we're going to actually start off with the Freddy Krueger palette right here. And I'm going to go into the shade called Manic. Right here, we're gonna put this along our like crease area. You know, I have to say, and I'm sure I've talked about this before, but I am forever grateful to my mom who grew me up to watch horror movies, because my mom loved scary movies growing up. So she grew me up on horror movies. So like I am obsessed with horror movies. I love scary movies. I think they're so fun. I don't get grossed out when they have really gruesome movies, nothing. And it takes a lot to actually get me scared. The only movies I've generally ever been able to scare me are The Fourth Kind and Dark Skies are the only movies I've ever genuinely been scared of, because they're aliens and aliens scare me. So I haven't gotten scared at any of the movie, but my mom literally grew me up on horror movies. So I got to watch like, you know, The Poltergeist. I got to watch, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street. I got to watch Halloween. I got to watch Chucky. I got to watch The Leprechaun. I got to watch It. I got to watch The Fly and whatnot. I got to watch all these movies as a kid because my mom really wanted me to experience horror movies as a child because she loved them and she just felt that I should watch them. Are you watching horror movies as an 8-year-old child, 7-year-old child? Probably not. But those didn't give me nightmares. Like legit, those never gave me nightmares. Those new movies never gave me nightmares. But the one that did, and it's not even a horror movie, but the one that did give me nightmares as a child was Twister. It really messed with me as a child. I think because I thought that this was going to be something that would happen and I would lose my dad to holding onto a door and the tornado would come take my dad away, and I just lost it as a child. And the other movie that really got me as a child was actually Jurassic Park. That scared me more than like the Poltergeist and the Exorcism. Like none of that scared me, but Jurassic Park scared the living crap out of me. But other ones, no. I used to get so scared at night. If I would hear like thunder at night as a kid, I would think, oh my God, this is it. You know, T-Rex is here. He's going to come get me. And I used to be so scared as a child. That's what scared me. But Nightmare on Elm Street, I could go to sleep afterwards. Didn't even faze me. I'm going to go into the shade called Asylum right here. Didn't even faze me. So I told Corey, it's like, if we were to ever have kids, I'm going to be the same exact way as a parent. I'm going to make my kid watch horror movies because, well, I love them. And my mom, you know, made me fall in love with horror and Halloween and all that type of stuff. So I'm very, very appreciative of it. So like, I hope I could do the same thing for like our child. We shall see. Hopefully I don't, you know, terrorize our child and make our child scared of everything. But, you know, hey, there's a first for everything, right? I think I'm going to take a little bit of Elm Street right here to softly blend around the edges. All right, I'm going to go into the shade called Vengeance right here. That is gorgeous. Oh my God, that's pretty. That is so pretty. And then I'm going to go into the shade right here called Killer. That is so freaking pretty. I love that. So to finish off this eye look, we're just going to go into the shade called Burned right here, like this true black matte. And we're just going to quickly line my upper waterline with that. So freaking pretty. That is so pretty. I love that. So for this eye, we're actually going to go into the shade called Chest of Souls right here. And we're going to put that along our waterline as well. We're going to do the same exact thing that we did before. We're just going to kind of mimic the same eye look. Okay, so I got distracted there because I just was having a beautiful conversation with my upstairs neighbor. Great conversation. I really, really, really enjoyed them. So anywho, I want to take a moment to thank everybody who came out to my Halloween live stream last night. It was so much fun. I don't remember the first game that me and James played, but there was a jump scare that happened that I literally screamed out in, and I laughed so hard because I did not expect to jump the way that I did, but somehow I got really scared during this jump scare and I just freaking screamed. And it was just so much fun. So thank you everybody who came out. I hope everybody had a beautiful Halloween. I had a great one. I got to play some horror games for you, but through Fortnite. Like, I played it through Fortnite, so it was like nice and like not too scary. But I really want to get back into streaming some horror games because, like I said, I love anything and everything horror. There's just something about it that I just find so fun. I know some people don't like being scared, but I don't know, I kind of like being scared. There's something about it that like, it's fun, but not like the real like terror scare, but like when you go to like a haunted house type of scare, we like those jump scares, or like playing a horror game, you get like a jump scare. Like for me, that's a lot of fun, but not trying to like go and get scared in real life, but you know, just have that little moment. Then I'm gonna go into the shade called Don't Fall Asleep. This like black matte with red reflect. I think it's so pretty. You guys know that I have such a soft spot for anything that has sparkle in it. I don't know why, but matte sparkle just really just get me super excited. So we're just gonna pat this right here. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of like a Freddy Krueger look. I'm not that skilled and talented, but I'm gonna try to make this work. I just don't know how well it's going to, but we're gonna try. We're gonna trust the process. So I'm gonna go into the shade called Dream Warrior right here. I feel like this would be like a really pretty shade. Like I said, I don't ever play with reds. I just find reds to be super intimidating for me. I don't know why. I guess I could just never get them to work the way that I want them to. So I just feel like they always just look bad on me. Even though some of you guys have been so sweet and said, oh no, it looks great. I'm over here like, okay, so we're gonna trust the process. Then I'm gonna go into a shade called Nightmare right here. Like that's gonna be really pretty. I think for lashes today, I think I'm gonna put on the Jason lashes from the Friday the 13th collection, because those had like a little red flare to it, and I feel like this would be really perfect for this eye look. Won't be so much for the green, but I just feel like it's gonna complement this red eye look really nicely. We're gonna clean this up, but I think I'm gonna go into the shade called Villain, and we're gonna do the same exact thing. I'm just gonna line my upper waterline with that, throw on some lashes, do my face. We're gonna come back to do the cheeks and the lips together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually did go in with a Friday the 13th Camp Counter lashes. I feel like these are going to mix the best because the red endings. So now we're gonna go into the Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the Chest of Souls blush palette. I'm actually gonna go in with this blush today, and I'm actually gonna use one of the face brushes. So I'm just gonna lightly tap into here. I love, like I said, that there's like a little bit of blood. And I'm going to, oh my gosh, okay, a little goes a long way. Let me start to just blush this out. Oh yeah, okay, see, now that is really nice because now it's just blending in really nicely. So these blushes are super pigmented, so like a little does go a long way because they are very pigmented. Okay, so before we put on highlight, we're gonna finish off the eyes. So we're gonna go back into Freddy Krueger palette right here. I'm actually going to mix the shade. I'm actually gonna put the shade Knives underneath my waterline, and I might blend it out a little bit with Elm Street, but I'm definitely gonna go in with this like this grungy green, olive tone green. This is my favorite green. I love this shade so much. So we're gonna go ahead with this. Blend that out. You want to do black liner to like really make my eyes nice and smoky. So for this eye, I'm going to go into the shade called Terror right here, and we're going to put that underneath our waterline, and we're just going to softly buff that out. Ooh, that is a pretty color. So for highlight, we're actually going to go just into the ColourPop Flex Staring highlight right here. I really enjoy this highlight. I'm just going to take it on one of the brushes. I'm just going to lightly just place this right here. That is so pretty. Okay, so for the inner corner moment on this eye, we're actually going to go into Jacqueline's loose highlighter right here. This is in this style Bomb. It's like this really nice golden highlight. We're going to use this. All right, and then on this side, we're going to go into a shade called High Volt. Oh, that's like the perfect color for that. Then to line my lips, we're actually going to go into the Jason collection. This is the Friday 13th lip kit. I'm going to line my lips with like this reddish brown color. I'm going to go into this deeper red lipstick right here. I feel like this is going to be really pretty to go with this. I can't tell if I want to put like a lip oil on it. I don't know. We'll see. But this right here, guys, is the final look. All right, guys, so this is the final look. What do we think? What do we think? Do we fit in the vibes of Nightmare on Elm Street? Are we giving the Freddy Krueger vibes? Well, let me know down in the comments below. But I'm going to quickly go over everything. So up first, we do have the two 10-pan Nightmare on Elm Street palettes. I have to say my favorite one definitely is going to be the Freddy Krueger one. This is just so freaking gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this palette. I love this palette so much. I think it's beautiful. I love the way I love the way that Giselle laid it out. The shimmers are beautiful. The mattes are really beautiful. Not as much fallout. Definitely blends out very beautifully, but I just feel like this is a palette for me that I'm going to be using all the time. I love the dark green grungy look. I think there's something about it that just gets me super excited. And I just think overall this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And I think it really does kind of capture the essence of like Freddy Krueger's sweater. Definitely well worth it in my opinion. Then we do have the Dream Master palette. Now for me, you guys know that I'm not a big fan of like reds. Not a big fan of it, but I will say I do like the eye look. I do like the eye look. Is it my favorite? No, it's not my favorite, but it is a really beautiful palette. Am I going to use it as often? No, I won't use it as often, but I love that she finally captured the reds because everybody wanted reds with the Scream collection. They were complaining they didn't get it. Then they kind of wanted it with the Jason collection. Giselle was saving it specifically for the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I will say the colors in here are absolutely beautiful, and I can see myself using this palette for variations. I can see myself using this palette for other eye looks. Maybe not fully red, but I will say the formula in here is beautiful. So very beautiful, stunning palettes. I think these two really do capture the essence of Freddy Krueger and the Nightmare on Elm Street. I love them. Then we do have the blush trio right here. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous blush trio. The blushes are definitely very pigmented, so you got to be a little careful with them because a little does go a long way, but these are stunning. Very easy to work with, very blendable, very, very pigmented. I absolutely do love the Lentacular front. This is definitely going to be a blush palette I'm going to keep going back into because this is a very gorgeous shade. I love the way it laid down and blended out very, very nicely. Then we do have the two lipsticks right here. I actually, I like the color that I'm wearing. I like the color I'm wearing. Even though I don't have a lip oil to go with it, I really wish I got that lip oil. I think this is a very gorgeous, like deep burgundy, deep red. This is stunning, and I feel like it really, really, really complements this eye. I feel like it really complements this collection. It goes with my green eye. It goes with the red eye. I think this is the perfect color. So I think Glamlite really knocked it out of the park with this lip kit because you do have a deeper color of red. You do like a deeper maroon for me, but then you also have like a lighter shade in here as well if you don't want to go as deep. It feels very comfortable on lips. Still not my favorite formula in the world, but it is very comfortable. No taste. Has a nice little high shine to it. I like it, and I really do love this color. I really love this color. I think it's really pretty. Then we do have the little brush set right here. Again, I love that it comes in like a little cassette tape. I love these brushes. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of like how dense the bristles are and I wish I had more variation with shape, I just love the little blood atmosphere to it. Like I just love the little handle. Like look at how cool that is. Super freaking unique. Definitely a very nice collector's item. I'm very excited about these ones. And then we have the mirror. Now, I didn't use the mirror today because I like to have a more close-up mirror, but I really do love how big this mirror is. I love this as Nightmare on Elm Street. This is beautiful if you are a collector of mirrors. If you love makeup, you're really going to enjoy this. It's nice and big, nice and sturdy. This is beautiful. Very, very gorgeous. Now, the only thing I don't have to talk about is I just don't have the makeup bag or the lip oil, but I do have everything else, and I have to say, this is a stunning collection. I think Glamlite really kind of hit the nail on the coffin when it came to the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I'm very impressed with it. I'm very excited about it. I think Glamlite really did a beautiful job, and I love it so much. And this just kind of gets me super excited for what they're coming out with next. I personally think they're doing an It collection and a Michael Myers collection. That's what I think they're doing. I could be wrong, but I know it's one of them. It's one of the two, or it's both, but we'll definitely have to wait and see. So Glamlite, thank you guys so much for sending this over. I think out of all three collections that I reviewed so far, I think this one's my favorite. I think this one's my favorite. And the reason being is I'm just a little bit more biased for Freddy Krueger. I love Freddy Krueger. I love Nightmare on Elm Street. And I'm absolutely living for this lip look, the eye look. I'm living for it all. I think the only thing that could have made this collection just a tad bit more exciting is if they came out with a really cool highlighter. I would have loved the highlighter moment. But I do love how they try to change things up and not make it the same items in every single collection. I do really like that. Not to mention the items that I use in this collection pair beautifully with the Jason collection, pair beautifully with the Ghostface collection. Like they are all kind of working together. And I really do like that aspect. So with that said, guys, I'll have all the details about this collection listed down below where you guys can get your hands on it, price points and everything. But I think this collection is definitely well worth it. So yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.